This exercise is an iso mid-thigh pull. So it's important first to know what iso means. Iso means you're putting forth effort, but the muscles are not changing length, or you can think of it as you're not moving. So there's two different types. A plank is technically considered the first type, which is yielding. That means you're just sitting there fighting gravity. So there is minor, very micro movements going on, but you're trying to just hold a position. And overcoming ISO is what this type is, the ISO mid-thigh pull. What that means is you're putting forth as much effort as you can, but against a resistance that is so great you can't move it. So for us, that's this chain right here. We can't put enough force down to break that chain. So we're putting forth effort, but not being able to move. So I'll show you the video real quick. You won't actually see a whole lot going on. So Matt's sitting here pulling. If you watch his face, you can kind of see him putting forth some effort, but he's not going anywhere. So the setup for this is really important. You can see that we're using a contraption we built to make our testing easier. We have a device that lets us read how hard you're doing that in facility. So we use this little platform. You could go through making one of those if you want. It would depend what type of gym you're at. I do think it's easier to just use a squat rack. So think of this as a barbell instead of a lat pull down bar. And you would have either the spotter arms, which are the panels coming out of a squat rack, or the pin and pipe safeties, which are also things built to catch a squat or a bench press if you can't get it up, if you don't have a human around to spot you. So they would be either way. You want the bar middle of your thigh. That's with a little bit of bend in your knees in an athletic position. That's the height you want this at. You want your back flat, not rounded from here to here at your upper back. So my shoulder blades are retracted like on a bench press. Matt's are here where he's pulling them back towards the back of his body, towards the butt side. And then his knuckles are pointed down. So he's got kind of flex wrist, so he can feel some tension on this side of his forearm. And then the bar is pretty much right over the middle of your foot here. So I'll show you one more time each angle. Notice how he's not too wide either. Matt doesn't have his feet way out wide of his shoulders. You can see how much effort he's putting forth. You're going to want to get a big breath and hold that breath for the duration of this move, just like you would on a deadlift.